Someone asks, having no publication acts as a major red flag or no?
Again, it depends on how competitive that specialty is. For example, if it's a competitive specialty, like the last webinar, someone talked about dermatology and those are ophthalmology, those kind of competitive specialties. It's always nice to have research experience because you want to show that you're doing something else besides, practicing medicine. In specialties like internal medicine, family medicine, I guess, peds, I'm not going to say that it's not helpful. I really feel it is helpful to have research experience. It really helps when having the interview, really, you have something very interesting to discuss about. It shows that you understand evidence-based medicine. Not having research, I really don't feel it's going to be a major barrier to matching, at least in the less competitive specialties like these primary care specialties, medicines, family medicine, those pathology, maybe pediatrics, those kind of things. But now that everything is getting so competitive, I would really, really push for research experiences. Although more importantly, it's very important to have strong letters of support from your clinical attendings because, that's like you're going to be your major day-to-day work. So once you have that, beyond that, the research just helps. It's like icing on the cake. That's what I like to call. You have the different layers of the cake. You have your USMLE, you have your personal statement, you have your transcripts, your dean's letter, whatever. But the research is like the icing on the cake. It just makes your whole application very desirable. But if there's no icing, you can still eat the cake. So it's kind of like that. And if you're talking about if you have a research, work that is currently under review, you can still talk about the research experience both in your ERA CV as well as a personal statement. So you can talk about the skills that you gained with that research experience, writing, written communication skills, working in a team, presenting data, how to do a literature search. So those are some skills that you can definitely discuss in your personal statement, even if your paper is, in the process of being reviewed.
Absolutely. There's a section where it says accepted, submitted, published. So you can either say accepted if it's already accepted or just submitted. Yeah.
Exactly. What I suggest to applicants is really, really push to submit the paper to a journal because if you're just writing a manuscript, if it's in a draft mode, there's no way for ERAs to capture that. The options in the ERA CV are submitted, maybe in review, accepted. There's no manuscript is being written, because someone might be writing it for a year and that doesn't help. So really, really push yourself to submit, get it ready for submission to a journal. Again, about what goes in a personal statement from your research experience is another thing I talk about in my course. When I talk about, the clinical, the research, the teaching skills, these are some additional skills that you can show in your personal statement because you really want to present yourself that you're not just someone who takes, who's taking care of, it's important to take care of patients, but you want to show that you have other skills around you. So really have to talk about, any research experience that you may have.
Yeah, that makes sense. Presenting yourself as a well-rounded person helps a lot